What's up, YouTube, NMO fans and Ninja Gaiden fans alike? This is alexlexus, host of the NMO Mugen Arcade TV show, and I'm doing this little podcast video to pretty much give you my 2 cents on Ninja Gaiden 3, developed by Tecmo. And this is, of course, the third installment in the Ninja Gaiden reboot franchise, which was formerly led by Itatagi-san. And after his departure from Team Tecmo Koei, Team Ninja, his apprentice that was originally responsible for the Sigma games on the PS3 now is at the head of Team Ninja, and now we're gonna see what he has to offer as the leader of Team Ninja and seeing where it goes from there. Now, I've completed the game last night. It only took me about 3 hours, a little under 3 hours, because I'm a diehard Ninja Gaiden fan, so it wasn't too hard. But there were some sore spots in when you're fighting one of the bosses near the end. But I'm not gonna rip it too bad. But I've been checking out a couple of reviews, and some of the reviews, I think they're going a little bit too hard on the game. I think it does lose the spirit of what Ninja Gaiden was in the way that Itatagi came and presented the game, and it's Ninja Gaiden. It uses the same playing engine, but it's kind of stripped down in a way where you don't really feel Ryu Hayabusa's growth throughout the game as you're playing. And what I mean by this is, uh, what's gone. Like, let's talk about the things that are gone. You don't have any items anymore. You don't use the elixirs anymore, herbs of life, things to replenish your health. So that's, I guess, the new leader's direction of making the game a little bit harder. Also, you don't really level up your weapons anymore, and there's a lack of weapons in the game because you don't have the nunchuck, you don't have the lunar, you don't have the giant scythe, you don't have any of that stuff. You have two loner swords and the dragon sword. I'm not gonna say what swords they are because it's pretty cool where you see Hayabusa borrowing these weapons from, since something happens to the dragon sword during the events of the first and second level. But overall, it's lacking in depth and in growth of the character. And I mean, Master Murai, he's no longer a intricate part of the story because not Murai, Masamura. I correct myself. Where you would go to the shops and grind your weapons to do all these crazy things. It's really stripped down. They took away the puzzles. It's like Ninja Gaiden action, just straight action, and I think that put a lot of us veteran fans off because, to me, honestly, I think that they tried something new. It kind of feels as if you're playing the NES games where it's just straight Ninja Gaiden. You're straight in it and you're just playing. And Itatagi found a way to create depth, and it's not like mindless running around slashing, repetitive stuff. But unfortunately, it suffers from what the Nintendo games had to offer back then. And even with that, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I mean, it's not an awful game as some people are saying. Um, it does feel a bit repetitive. You can get through the game using, you're not getting new combos as you're going along. That's the major gripe with it. However, um, the story is a bit cheesy, but it's not bad. It's not bad. But I wish that they didn't do the unmasking of Hayabusa, because they kind of bitched him up a little bit too with his connection with the little girl in the game. So it's just they took away his mystery, and I think as a ninja, mystery was his Hayabusa's strongest suit. But what can you do? Also, I was looking at the music is not bad. I think it's actually a little more intense than past games, so I don't have too much negative to say about that. But overall, the game is not bad. But the saving grace is the online. It's a lot of fun, and the online compensates for where the campaign lacks because you get to level up your character, develop new combos, do contract kills, contract objectives. It feels like Call of Duty Modern Warfare with ninjas in third person. Like take Lost Planet One, throw ninjas in there, and have the controls of the Ninja Gaiden campaign, and it's a blast. It's a lot of fun. And I was playing and I was talking to Nelson Rios, formerly of Raw Gameplay, about it last night. And the best description that like I was saying, it's like Call of Duty, Lost Planet, Ninja Gaiden, all rolled into one. It's pretty cool, and I think Itagaki-san in the past really wanted to do this with the passenger Gaiden games, but they just didn't know have an understanding of how to execute it. But with the new Team Ninja, they did a great job with the online, and I know that they're going to be supporting it with DLC, with new weapons and things of that nature. So I think that's a saving grace to the game. But overall, out of a 10, I'm going to give the game a 7.5. They made a mistake by taking away the spirit, the essence of growth. The whole feel of using elixirs and using the menus. I mean, it's just too straightforward. And they could have done a better job with retaining the old feel of the past two Gaiden games. So, NMO fans, that is my 2 cents on the game. If you agree or disagree, please leave comments below. I'm always looking forward to getting the audience involved in the NMO show via podcast on Skype and online conferencing. So, anybody wants to get involved, please drop me a line, send me a private message, and we'll get right back to you on that. So this has been Alex Lexus, your host for the Animal Mutant Arcade Show and this podcast. I say the final verdict: Ninja Gaiden is not an awful game, but it's not as good as its predecessors. And I hope in the next iteration of Ninja Gaiden, provided that it does well, they will take heed to this and keep what made Ninja Gaiden great. All right, so this is Alex Lexus, and I will see you next time on the NMO Arcade Show.
It's you they want.